Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2026 Redlands Softball Association Grand Final. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Women's A-Grade Grand Final. Scorpions Blue versus Scorpions Gold here at Redlands Softball Association. I'm Gary Rohihi for Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting. I'll be your lead commentator in this one. Joining me in colour will be Jason Gerbes, a.k.a. Chopper. Welcome along, Chopper.
Yeah, kia ora, guys. Really looking forward to this one. The big one, end of the day. 4 grand finals on the day. It's been fantastic. 22 degrees Celsius. Hardly a cloud in the sky out there today. And we got ourselves a beauty, buddy. Let's have a look at the lineups for you, eh?
Yeah, going through the lineups defensively out at right field for Scorpions Gold it is. Charlotte McDonnell, Nicole Conacher and Hannah Leggett are your outfielders. Chelsea Jackson in the hot corner, Madison Scott at shortstop, Evie King at second base, Darcy Guerreri Highland at first, doing the catching, Rissa Parnaby out on the mound today, Kaya Parnaby.
So pretty good lineup defensively for the gold side here today. Offensively for the blue team.
Yeah, Scorpions Blue offensively will be led off by Rhiannon McCarthy. The centre fielder Rebecca McKeegan will come in, then Erin West and Stacey Weber. That'll be the power in the batting. Jessica Rode, Amoya Mercury, Brianna McLeod, Emily Solomon, and coming in at number 9 will be Madison McLeod.
Real experienced lineup, the blue side, traditional side for the Scorpions. Officials for the grand final. It'll be Jamie Harris out of first base, Steve Donington out at third when he comes back from the last game. We're calling the balls and strikes behind the dish, the head honcho. And this one, Darren Clark, and our official scorer, Leslie McEachin. So there's all your officials. There's your 2 teams. We're ready to rock and roll here in the grand final.
Well, it looks like we're about to get underway in this one right away. We may even be right on time at 4:30 on the dot. The first pitch is underway here in the grand final. Looking forward to a real big game here. Chopper, what are you expecting out of this grand final?
Well, I expect fireworks really from the get to the go, to be honest with you. Both teams, to be fair, I love how they're wearing almost identical uniforms here today.
That really does help us, doesn't it?
But we can tell you it's the blue team batting in their dark blue uniforms, and it's the gold team fielding in their dark blue uniforms.
That's right. There we go. We'll just look at the gold socks on the batter right there as she's 2 strikes down. So now 1 ball and 2 strikes it is on Rhiannon McCarthy, the lead-off hitter for Scorpions Blue.
But to answer your question, Gaz, what am I looking forward to today? Well, I am looking to the fireworks here today because traditional team is the blue side that have been in this competition for such a long period of time. And then a couple of Australians have moved up to Queensland.
The nice hit. There's the first out, just like that. Rhiannon McCarthy holds out at 1. Bringing into bat number 11, Rebecca McKeegan.
Indeed, nice bread and butter there to get underway here for the first out of the innings.
Nice backhander by the shortstop there, fires it across the diamond. Not in time. There's the first runner on base here in the grand final.
Well, that's a tidy play by the shortstop, Hick. A long, deep into the hole, 5-6 hole here, as you'll see. And almost gets the speedy McEachin down at first base.
Nice play. There we go. Well, the blue team got a fine record in this competition this year. Obviously, that's why they're in the grand final. But looking out on the hill there, a little bit of a legend in Australian softball, Kaya Parnaby. She'll have something to say about that, that's for sure.
Yeah, sure is indeed. And that's what I was just going to say about this gold side that's fielding first here in the grand final. A bunch of Australian representatives have moved to Queensland, so now put the second team into the competition. Plus a lot of youth coming through, Gaz. So experience and youth on the back of the Parnaby sisters, Kaya on the hill, and Rissa behind the dish. And I got to see Kaya back in 2019 at the World Cup qualifiers in Shanghai, China, and I can tell you she's the real deal from the left-hand side of the rubber.
Yeah, well, she's a veteran of the 2020 Australian Spirit Olympic team, where she was with that team. She's out of the University of Hawaii and has been a very good pitcher, I can tell you, for a very long time.
So the blue team at the moment with high socks, yellow socks when they're blue, they're just really trying to throw you a curveball here. Well, would that be a boomerang in Australia, I guess?
Yeah, well, so long as you don't want it to come back, yeah. Well, there we go, a high shot there for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the call.
Aaron West, the right fielder, batting here.
With the runner at 1, they'll be looking to move her. Not this time, though, because Aaron West has just struck out. 2 down now. As Parnaby just gets herself underway in this one. That'll bring to bat number 15, Stacey Weber, for the Scorpion Blue side. With a runner at 1. Great spot on the outside of the plate for a strike.
Kaya Parnaby's got all the pitches. Drop ball, rise ball's good, but she's got this curve that comes into the right-hander that can be really devastating.
Yeah, it's going to be a interesting outer, because the form team in the competition this year has been the Scorpions Blue. So they have been able to get the job done up until the grand final. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's Stacey Weber into bat with 2 down.
Weber, long-time member of the Scorpion Ball Club, a long-time representative for Redlands as well. Experienced campaigner, lethal in the batter's box.
Just giving her some respect there is Kaya Parnaby, keeping it off the plate.
Healthy diet, a change-up too, right?
Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That loads up the count. Still got that runner at 1. Not tempted to steal her across to 2, or at least attempt to steal.
Scorpions Blue side, experienced Ivan Weber, head coach. James Purcell assisting him today.
Earns the walk, does Stacey Weber. Heads down to first base. Runners at 1 and 2 for the Scorpions Blue. This will bring to bat the shortstop, Jessica Rode. And this is another girl in this lineup. She can really go with the bat as well.
Very impressive indeed is Rode. Also
nice.
An experienced campaigner, Gaz, the starting shortstop here for the Scorpions Blue side.
Yeah, very experienced lineup overall it is from the Scorpions Blue team. As we see that's all it takes. Just a small drop there from the missed pitch from Kaya Parnaby. And all of a sudden, those 2 runners have now moved across to 2 and 3. Takes that one for a strike. Does Jessica Rode. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on the batter. Parnaby with 2 down. That's a nice spot on that outside tram line. There you go. That's the first innings complete. 2 strikeouts for Parnaby. 3 down in the top of the first innings. No score on the board. We'll be back with more action in just a minute. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom of the first innings. We've already got the top of the first innings out of the way. So there we go. We'll start you off with the Scorpions blue defensive lineup. Erin West, Rhiannon McCarthy and Madison McLeod. Right to left in the outfield, it is Rebecca McEakin out at third base. Jessica Road at shortstop. Second base is Amua Mercury. And first base, Stacey Weber. Doing the catching, Brianna McLeod. Out on the hill, Emily Solomon for Scorpions Blue.
A big opportunity for Emily Solomon on the hill here for the blue side today, but a stiff offence from the gold side, Gaz.
They'll be led off by shortstop Madison Scott, followed by Nicole Conacher, Hannah Leggett and Rissa Parnaby. Then pitcher Kaya Parnaby comes in the 5-hole, Darcy Guerreri Highland and Chelsea Jackson, Machiko Higuchi, and rounding out their order will be Evie King.
So a good lineup both ways here in the grand final. Bottom of the first innings.
There we go. Emily Solomon fires one off the plate for the first pitch here in the bottom of the first. Up to bat is Madison Scott, shortstop for the Scorpions gold team.
That's going to be a tongue twister all day. Gold and blue.
Yeah,
Scorpions might just cut it to gold and blue. We'll see how we go.
Gold and blue, see if we can wear it. Sooner or later, we're going to get it wrong. Because I see the blue team out there all wearing the gold socks as well. So. Yeah, another pitch to the left-hander just off the plate by Solomon. 2 balls, 1 strike. This time she brings it into the corner of the plate for a 2-2 count. Remains a beautiful day out there at Redlands. Still just a fairly light breeze. See that one fouled back, just gives the camera a bit of a correction.
Just on that, I want to give a shout out to the local organising committee for the work they've done here today. Tony McKeel, the president, Daniel Dove, the vice president, Amanda Ventas, the secretary, Brett Collins, the treasurer, David Turner, Susan McGregor, and Tamika Whitefield for the work that they've done at the Redlands Softball Association.
Here we go. There's a lovely pitch by Solomon just on the outside corner. Strikes out Madison Scott for the first out in the bottom of the first innings. Nicole Conacher, the centre fielder, will come in to bat to replace her.
Is it okay to say that the river is already open, Gaz? Because that one looked right, just touching the zone.
I thought, as a pitcher, I thought that was a beautiful pitch.
Yeah, right down the middle.
Throws one over the top for a ball.
Got to see a little bit of Nicole Conacher earlier on this year. Took on the visiting team from Singapore, playing for Wynnum. This girl can play.
Yes, she can. And I'd forgotten about that game, but we did. We saw a lot of her during that series. Got to pick up in the Wynnum competition for that visiting Singaporean team. Nice, just took a little bit of the pace off that one for the foul tip. And for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pops out to centre field. Nicely taken out there. That's centre field by Rhiannon McCarthy for the second out in the inning.
Yeah, good work by the lefty here, Conacher, just to put that on ball, but the centre fielder, McCarthy, just in the right place at the right time for that.
There you go, 2 down. Bottom of the first inning. In the bat is Hannah Leggett, number 32. Nice work. She just got the bat in the way of that. Probably just a little bit too much on it. Didn't seem to look to overhit it as we see the pitch come in now. Nice pitch for a strike. Already impressed with this Emily Solomon. Out on the hill. Of course, there we go. This is the last grand final of the whole day of grand finals.
Yeah, been 4 on the board here today. Miss Ford really has been great to bring all of the grand finals to you today. Of course, we got underway with the under-14s earlier this morning. The Raiders coming out victors in that one. And then the under-16 Sharks getting the victory in that. And the Scorpions men just ran out victors in the men's division. And, of course, now here we are in the 4th grand final of the day. Before we go away, Gaz, why don't we have a look at the points table from the women's section this year to see how these two teams shaped up to get into the grand final?
Well, there we go. It's Scorpions Gold it was who came from 3rd place. So they've beaten the Mariners into the semi-final to get into the grand final. So they played 19 with 7 wins and 11 losses. So those two teams were on identical points and had to break the tie to get into the final. Scorpions Blue, of course, have been the form of the competition for them. 14 wins, just the 4 losses, and 110 runs for sees that they've been far and away the class on offence as well. So they came in qualified number 1 for the grand final. Hence the two Scorpions teams meeting each other in what I'm sure is going to be an absolutely fabulous grand final. 1 innings complete now. We saw the strikeout, so we'll just take a quick break. We'll be back in about 10 seconds for the second innings. Yeah, well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It was almost right on 10 seconds, and here we are back in the second innings. Kaya Parnaby out on the hill. Throws the first pitch through the zone for a strike to Amuri Mercury.
And just a reminder, save a date, the 50th anniversary dinner coming up for the Redlands Softball Association. That'll be at the Redlands Sporting Club, 21st of November. So book that one in your calendar, folks. We'll get along for a fantastic evening of celebration. Half a century. Congratulations to the Redlands Softball Association.
Well done. That's quite an achievement. 50 years of softball. And two fine teams meeting in their association's grand final right here. Scorpions Blue taking on Scorpions Gold. The pitch straight through the top of the zone for a strike from Parnaby.
Parnaby doesn't buck around on the hill, does she?
No, it was a feature. Of course, she strikes out Mercury for the first out here in the second innings. Brianna McLeod it'll be who comes into bat.
See, there's that rise ball of hers. Got some good rotation on it. And if she locates it like that, it's really hard to hit.
But like you say, we got to see her over in New Zealand as she led Hawke's Bay to their inaugural NFC Championship this year. And one of the features is just how she goes about her work. And she just does not muck around at all. But once she gets into that rhythm, you see that she can be very hard to put away. And very hard to keep up with on the scoreboard.
Yeah, keep you on your toes. 1-2 the count. The Cloud here, the catcher batting.
There we go. She chases one up high for the second strikeout. Danger signs in terms of defence.
Just look at this rise ball again, peppering the top of the zone there.
It's definitely the weapon for Kaya Parnaby. She's coming into bat now. Emily Solomon, the pitcher for Scorpions Blue. Settled into a rhythm very, very early as she fires that one on the outside tram line for a strike.
Of course, the Battery teammate sisters here, Rissa behind the dish and Kaya on the hill. They'll know each other really, really well, won't they?
Oh, they've probably been pitching and catching to each other since they were kids. Back in the Manly Warringah Softball Association, they would have come through in Sydney, New South Wales in her early days. As she strikes out, 3 strikeouts in a row for Barnaby. Solomon there in the second innings, no score in this ball game. A very tight affair is brewing in this one. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and to get us going here in the bottom of the second innings, it's going to be the Barnaby double team once again with Rissa Barnaby coming into bat to lead them off here in the second innings. No score, and if things carry on like this could be a very tight ball game indeed.
Oh, we're moving quickly through this one, Gaz. It feels like 5 minutes max, and we're through 1 innings complete. If this is anything what today's game's going to be, what, an innings and a half complete?
Yeah.
Well, boy, we're in for a good one. It's destined for 7 innings, the grand final, no time limit. So the best of the best, 7 innings of grand final softball here on Championship Sunday.
Yeah, well, of course, the 2 senior teams both get the luxury of being able to go the full 7 innings without the time limit that the other teams have enjoyed. Pop fly high into centre, shallow right field. Taken out there comfortably by Aaron West for the first out. Rissa Barnaby heads back to the dugout to be replaced by sister Kaya Barnaby.
Aggressive in the batter's box, going at the first pitch, just handcuffed a little on the inside of the plate there.
Yeah, nice pitch it was, though, by Emily Solomon. Just cramped her up. First pitch went through with the ball. This time it's a hopper out to shortstop. Wow, collected out there. And that's some nice defense out there by the Scorpions Blue girls.
Yeah, Jessica Road here. Good footwork, the transfer, but the arm had to be strong. She shovels it over to Weber in time for the outs.
That pitch just on the outside edge, called a strike.
First baseman here, Darcy Ureri Highland.
So Guriri Highland it is. Watches the second pitch go through for a ball. You know, we're going to see a wall of blue out there if we get loaded bases, Chopper.
Yeah. It'll be like an Aussie rules match, mate.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to an Aussie rules match live?
I haven't, no.
But I tell you what, because they already have a large number per team.
Yeah.
And then they have all these trainers and also, honestly, when you watch a game live, there's about 40 people on the paddock.
There's a nice pitch at the top of the zone for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Guriri Highland. First base for Scorpion Gold. Nice job by Solomon as she gets the strike out. There we go, 3 out, 3 down once again, and that's 2 complete. It's gone by in the blink of an eye. We'll find out what happens when we come back in just a minute. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the top of the third innings in the grand final here at the Redlands Softball Association Women's Senior A Grand Final, where it is bottom of the order, Madison McLeod up to bat. And Chopper, this game just seems to be going past in the blink of an eye.
I'm loving the pace of this game, Gaz. This is the way softball should be, without a doubt. Quality fielding, quality pitching, and quality batting here in the grand final. Blue versus gold, both from the same club, the Scorpions, and Kaya Parnaby has done just that since she started this match, Gaz. Just a strikeout weapon.
Absolutely, she's striking them out with regularity, and that is always a danger sign if you're the offensive team. They go to the top of the order now with Rhiannon McCarthy here in the third innings. Kaya Parnaby already racked up 6 strikeouts in 2 and a bit innings.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. Not bad at all. There we go. That's going to be a hit pitch. There's the first runner from either team on base.
Well, any way you can, they say.
Any way you can.
Gaz, and you can see this one just collects the elbow right there on the way through. So down to first base goes McCarthy, and it's only the second base runner on here in the grand final.
Well, there we go. Rhiannon McCarthy gets down to first base courtesy of a hit pitch. Takes a huge lead. Rebecca McEachen, it is a number 11 who comes into bat. And that change-up just disappeared out of the zone.
Well, that's the one thing Kaya's introduced into her game a couple of years ago now. A good change-up to go with the velocity of her drop ball, but it's the movement of her rise ball on the back of that and a change-up.
Oh, there we go. She's going to go through to third. She's gone for it. Called safe, and that's some wonderful base running.
Well, that's
by McCarthy.
Off to the races here. Look at the McCarthy from first base. Doesn't hesitate. One quick look, and around she goes.
Absolutely wonderful coast to coast there by McCarthy. Safe at third base. And there we go. Already just a slightly different complexion to this innings to the other previous two, as we see the walk earned by McEachen, and now it is Parnaby under pressure. Runners on the corners for Scorpion Blue with Erin West up to bat. And just like that Chopper, the complexion of this game has changed completely straight away.
Oh, the blue side coming with 14 victories on the season.
They've gone for the out.
Oh, executed perfectly there, Gaz.
Skillful.
Perfectly there. Madison Scott, the shortstop, grabs this, checks the runner, and then the key to that is how fast she runs towards first base there.
Yeah.
Nullifies the threat. Well done.
Got the runner heading back to the direction she wanted her to be heading. Fouls that one back. Two strikes. You go, got it right for that one. This one's popped out to right field. It's gone foul. Just the one out in the innings with the runners on the corners. Erin West into bat. Doing a good job here.
Quality at bat.
Good bit of noise coming out of the dugouts as we see the next pitch. Fouls over the top.
Yeah, good bit of noise coming out of the dugout. But, of course, right behind us is the Beer Garden here at Diamond 1 at Ormiston, or Redlands Ballpark. You can hear the music starting to pump in there. Of course, the Premier Men boys are in there. The Scorpions are going to be shouting those Sharks boys all night long.
Just throws that one off the plate for a ball. Batter still behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at 3 and 1. Just a little bit of a delay there. As we see the out is made. Runner has moved across
to 2, so they must got the out coming home there.
Got the out coming home.
Well, I'm going to check that for her. We just had a quick pop out.
Certainly not celebrating like they doesn't seem to be anyone on 1.
No, they were runners at 1 and 3 before that play. And it's Stacey Webber now.
Just wondering if there was a double play there. No, it can't have been.
Well, they might have traded an out for a run. We'll find out.
Yeah.
For you when we come
back.
Out
there, and we'll find out about that run for you, ladies and gentlemen.
They've got a beauty going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the 3rd, all done here in the grand final. We'll find out if the score came in when we come back.
There we go. We're now into the bottom of the 3rd innings. Bottom of the 3rd innings here now in the grand final. We're still just waiting to update things from the ground after we had that little bit out. It is 1-0.
Yeah, just
Scorpion Blue.
Updated for you with those runners in the corners, 1 and 3 there. Well, the blue side managed to convert it. They traded an out for a run there in the bottom of the innings, and simply fantastic. Sorry, top of the 3rd innings that was.
Bottom of 3 now is Emily Solomon continuing to go to work out there to Chelsea Jackson doing the batting for Scorpions Gold. Now 1 down in the ball game, and what is a game that has been going through very fast. Strikes out Chelsea Jackson, does Emily Solomon. That's a great series of pitches there. She wasted no time on that one.
Well, Gaz, we've talked a lot about Kaya Parnaby, but what about Emily Solomon today? She's looking really steady on the mound.
Really steady and really sharp. She's just sort of worked her way into it. That's a high flyer out to foul territory. And looks like the out was made out there this time for the 2nd out. Nice job for the field to back up the pitcher right there.
Just what the doctor ordered, needed to get the runner all the way to the edge, up against the fence to make that play. So a fine out here in the grand final.
Had to move a long, long way. Well, we talked about the strikeouts that Parnaby was racking up. Well, Solomon's already up to 4 herself here in 2 and a bit innings of work. And she starts that one off with a strike. This time it's Evie King.
Yeah, Evie hitting in the 9 spot. So Madison Scott will be up next, if required, here in the bottom of the 3rd innings.
Evie King in the neon pink gloves. She'll be easy to spot. Solomon just fires that one off the plate for a ball. Well, the shadows are just starting to lengthen in the outfield there as we're getting into late in the afternoon. Long day of final softball. That one's hoisted high out towards left field. And the catch is made out there once again in foul territory for the 3rd out here in the 3rd innings. 3 complete. It is Scorpions Blue leading the ball game by 1-0. We'll find out what happens when we come back with more action. go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this grand final. This very tight affair. 1-0 to Scorpions Blue. It is gold. It is over Scorpions Blue.
Real quick game here this afternoon in the grand final of the women's competition at Redlands here. Gaz, loving it. Top of the fourth innings already. And we're only 33 minutes into the ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. It's interesting. 33 minutes. We're already into the fourth innings. Things are going along so fast in this ball game. And it is Aaron West out to bat. Number 30. And we'll get that score around the right way for you. Thank you very much. It is Scorpions Blue who are 1-0 up. The strike called on that pitch. Just a hint of the ball on the corner of the plate on that one. And this time it's Parnaby who strikes out Aaron West. And she will get replaced by... Sorry, Jessica Road that must have been. Just a little bit behind on my paperwork there. And it is Emil Mercury who is up to bat for her second at-bat here in the fourth innings.
No surprise, Gaz. Moving nice and quick in this ball game.
It's incredible.
I think part of that is both pitchers don't muck around between pitches, do they?
Very, very quick in their work. Parnaby, once she gets back to that pitcher's plate, is about half a step behind it, and then she's straight into it. See, that one goes through the zone for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Mercury here in the fourth inning. And that one's popped straight back to Rissa Parnaby, a catcher, for the second out.
Well, that's what put a bow on it here for the catcher, Rissa.
Yeah.
Look at it. Oh, that's for me.
I can have that one.
Very kind of you, lass. Very kind of you.
Can have that one.
So we've got a great game going here. Really have a good one. Top of the fourth innings, just a one away.
2 away now it is.
Sorry, apologies, yes.
Brianna McLeod up to bat now. She's got an interesting stance. That back foot almost looks like it's just out of the box, but I'm sure that'll square up pretty quickly if she gets the pitch that she wants. Here we go, no, and again, no mucking around from Parnaby. She strikes out another one to end the top of the fourth innings. No impact on the scoreboard. Scorpions Blue who lead it by 1-0. We'll be back with more action in just a minute. Oh, yep. Well, welcome back to Finals Day here at the Redlands Softball Association, where it is Scorpion Blue taking on Scorpion Gold. Scorpion Blue, it is in the lead at the moment by 1-0. as it is Emily Solomon continues to do the work for her team out there on the hill. Fires that one in. We'll find out as we've just timed out for a sec what happens there. Just a couple of technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Please bear with us. In a game that is moving along so quickly. Bottom of the fourth innings, I have Madison Scott up to bat right now.
Just about to come back for you, Gaz. Fixed up the camera. That foul ball took a knock to it. And we'll be back in with a live shot in just a couple of seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
Occupational hazard if you're a camera, ladies and gentlemen. It's not often it gets hit that often during the day, but we've already seen it twice in the last two games. And we will bear with us just for a few seconds longer. We will be back up and running as soon as they push the go button.
Here we go.
There we go. That looks like Nicole Conacher up to bat. We have Madison Scott out at first base. And underway once again. Now it is a runner in motion for Scorpion Gold.
Only trailing by one run here, Gaz. It's a real dinkum grand final here at the moment.
Yeah, turning into a ding-dong battle, all right, Chopper, and about what you'd expect for a grand final of this calibre. And the Steelers on. And called safe.
Oh, bang play at second base. Let's take another look at that, because that is real close here in the end. The throw is off from the catcher, McLeod, and right there, look, bang. Umpire's right there. And he's happy with the slide, so an evasive slide around the corner from Madison Scott.
A great slide from Madison Scott to see her safe at two. She had to take advantage of every bit of that as we see the bunt. Safe on the corners now.
Well, you see the Gold team looking to make an adjustment against the blue side here. And going to the short ball, almost a catch. Solomon having to regather the rubbish in front of her, if you like, want to call it that.
Great batting and great pressure.
The bang at first base. So now, trailing by one run here, the Gold side. They've got runners in the corners, Gaz.
Runners on the corners and Hannah Leggett up to bat.
More importantly, with no outs.
And no outs, that's right. So plenty of options for the coaches here, ladies and gentlemen, to decide what they're going to do with this play. Pressure now on the Scorpion Blue team.
Well, Kaya Parnaby, the head coach for this Gold side, pitching and coaching the team. And she's assisted by Isaac Kalilio Smith.
The bottom four, 1-0. Runners on the corners. And it is Scorpion Gold now looking to level up in this ball game. Popped into foul territory for strike two.
And for those keeping the score at home, as the camera just popped out there for a second, Madison Scott, who led off this innings, currently at third base. She got hit by pitch. That's how she got on.
No balls, 2 strikes it is on Leggett, none down here in the fourth innings. This one's been skied high. Coming down now, second base gets underneath it. And the out is taken.
Well, they get the out here, Gaz, but I think the Gold team's signalling what they're trying to do here. Look at the base runner on the pitch. She's off and running.
Yeah, the steal was definitely on.
Yeah, either that or a hit and run play, trying to create something here, the Gold side, in the grand final.
Trying to tempt the throw, I think. That one goes through the middle. The steal is on this time. And that ball's gone out to left field. And the runner is going to score from third base. And that's what pressure does. Forces the errors.
Well, they say it makes diamonds, but also levels grand finals. 1 run apiece here in the bottom of the 4th innings. Look, the throw really wasn't on in that situation. But with the runner going to 2, that was their elected defensive play on it. And hand is up, an apology, but we've got ourselves locked up with 1 run apiece here in the grand final.
And just the 1 down. Rissa Parnaby, it is up to bat. She's got 2 strikes on her already. Things do go by very fast. And strikes out. That's a great comeback from Emily Solomon to get Rissa Parnaby swinging at that pitch.
Well, they needed that, didn't they? They needed their pitcher to stand up for them in that situation.
2 down now, runner at 2. The games are all locked up at 1 apiece here in the bottom of the 4th innings. Kaya Parnaby in the batter's box, looking to go to work. Oh, real old grand final we've got on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. Here in the bottom of the 4th, that one's popped up and it's gone back. Out of play for a strike. Solomon gets rears back to go again, fires one onto the outside. It's a little bit too far outside this time. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, this one's hoisted high out to right field. It's gone back, it's gone deep. And the catch has been made. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3 down, 1 apiece in this ball game. It doesn't get any closer than that. We'll find out what happens when we come back in just a minute. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. 1-1 it is here in this grand final. We're now into the top of the 5th innings. Things have gone by very quick. 5 innings in less than 40 minutes is a very, very good indicator of just how quick this ball game's gone. Blue versus gold. It's 1 apiece. Nothing to separate these 2 teams so far in this ball game. Number 27, it should be Emily Solomon. Pitcher for gold up to bat.
Emily's had a heck of a ball game on the defensive side for this gold team from Scorpions. And if she can spur something off here, hitting in the 8th spot here in the top of the 5th innings, or maybe that could be the catalyst to getting the advantage in the latter part of this game.
Yeah, she needs to get herself out there. I mean, any team that can get a run on the board now as we get towards the later innings of this ball game could just be the winning of it. We'll see what happens. We see that pitch off the plate. Three balls. No strikes.
Parnaby does want to walk the first batter. course, that would be the cardinal sin. As soon as you score a run, the last thing you want to do is give the first base up without an out. Barnaby will know that.
And she's come back strongly with 2 straight strikes. That evens up the count. Full count it is, 3-2. This is a big at-bat now for Emily Solomon as she takes the count deep. Hits that one. It's a hopper out to shortstop. Fires it across the diamond for the out. That's a nice strong arm out there at shortstop by Madison Scott.
Oh, she is a top level as young Maddie Scott. You see there, just waits for that second bounce to come in. No, she's got time with a strong arm to make the first out.
One down it is. This time they're down the bottom with Madison McLeod, the left fielder for Scorpions Blue. Well, a wonderful day of softball here at Redlands, culminating in this grand final. It's a knockdown, drag 'em out grand final. Nothing to separate these two teams. We see Parnaby ready to go to work once again on Madison McLeod in the batter's box. That time a ball.
That one just bending the back of Parnaby. She wanted that strike on the outer edge.
This time she gets the batter to go for it, fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Takes all the speed off that pitch, pulls the strings on it for a change-up, and strikes out Madison McLeod.
Yeah, this is tidy. Look at that. Just slows it right down, gets her on the front foot. And Parnaby adds to her strikeout collection here in the grand final.
That is a great call. Not only the quality of that change-up by Rissa Parnaby to call that change-up in that moment. And she's replaced top of the order. Rhiannon McCarthy sees the first pitch go through for a strike. Back to business as usual for Parnaby. After that hiccup.
Trying to open the river. You can see they're just peppering that outer edge.
Tempting the blue. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of 5. 1 apiece. And there she goes. Doesn't muck around this time for the third out. Strikes out Rhiannon McCartney. No impact on the scoreboard. It is a 1-1. Blue v gold. We'll find out what happens when we come back in just a minute.
Being a Marae 2 local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Aoranui Hospice, Just Silch and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Order Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There we are. 1-1 it is between green and gold, the Scorpions, in this grand final here at Redlands. Bottom of the 5th innings, and it is Scorpion Blue up to bat. And there we go. Emily Solomon fires one through the top of the zone for a strike against Darcy Guerreri Highland, the first base out there to bat. Got the monogrammed helmet, so we can't forget that name. Just a picture of a day at Redlands today. Those earlier puffy white clouds have all but disappeared. See that one fires through the zone for another strike.
It's been a great day of Championship Sunday. 17 degrees Celsius this morning. We got up to a high in Game 2 and Game 3 at 22 degrees. Just starting to flatten a little, as you can imagine, as we go through the afternoon.
Yeah, getting into the later afternoon now as she strikes out. Gariri Highland for the first out here in the bottom of the fifth innings.
See Solomon, she's been able to go to both sides of the plate with good success here in the grand final.
Both pitchers pitching with good velocity, and that's helping. But both of them are not missing their spots by very much. It's high quality stuff out there. As we see the first pitch go through for a strike. Well, we're getting into the blink. It could be whoever blinks first could lose this game. We're getting into that sort of situation. It's only the fifth innings. There's still 2 full innings to go. Probably a little bit early to think about what happens if they're still locked up later in the game.
Here we are scheduled for 7 innings of softball. And of course, they will go to tiebreaker if we are locked up at the bottom of the 7th.
Another pitch on the outside of the plate. Fouls back. One ball, 2 strikes. It is on Chelsea Jackson. Maybe just a little bit high, that one. Blue not tempted by that one. Home plate, Darren Clark.
Doing a fine job, the officials in the grand final here today.
That one fooled the batter, fired it through the zone, took a bit of the speed off it. 2 strikeouts in a row.
Yeah, both on that inside edge too to finish them off.
Yeah.
So clever work with the battery team. McLeod behind the dish and Solomon on the hill.
Doing a great job together. Machiko Higuchi. It is who's up to bat.
Heading for the right fielder, Charlotte McDonald, is Higuchi.
A nice pitch. Gets Higuchi chasing on the outside of the plate for a strike. Party atmosphere at the ground beginning to make its presence felt.
So they should. Well deserved. Been a big season here at Redlands through the winter. All calling out with Championship Sunday here.
Oh, took the pace, pulled the strings. Nice change up for the 3rd strikeout in the row. And that'll end the 5th innings with both teams still locked up at 1 apiece. We'll be back in just a minute with more action.
Here's a song from the past for you. I know Damien Collin likes it, that's for sure.
Be on the dugout, lace them up and we run out. Step up to the plate, swing away, or you get struck out. Pitcher on the mound like you don't want to face this. Hit it so hard you be running around the bases. Do it for your teammates, do it for the fam. Do it for your city, true ballers understand. You gotta work together, you gotta find a way. Put your body on the line and make that play. Be on the dugout, lace them up and we run out. Step up to the plate, swing away, or you get struck out. Pitcher on the mound like you don't want to face this. Hit it so hard you be running around the bases. Be on the dugout. Be on the dugout. Be on the dugout. Be on the dugout.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. That fabulous Beyond the Dugout anthem for you there to get us back into the 6th innings here at the Redlands Softball Association's grand final. Blue and gold it is, locked up at 1 apiece. Nothing to separate these 2 teams as they continue to go to battle. It is Scorpions Blue up to bat now. Rebecca McKeegan it is who's going to lead them off. As she sees the first pitch, she hits it hard into foul territory down the third base line.
Yeah, top of the 6 innings here, and we've seen some great softball in this grand final, especially defensively from both sides.
Yeah, it sure has. It's gone through in the blink of an eye, which tends to happen when you get quite a bit of 3 up, 3 down. And we're only just coming up to the hour mark now. We're in the 6th innings. We see that one go over the top for a ball.
Recap of the game in the top of the 3rd innings for the Blues side. They traded an out for a runner at corners 1st and 3rd on that play. As the out is taken there.
Yeah, taken out there.
Yeah, and then in the bottom of the 4th innings, the Gold side replied with one of their own runs. And on an errant throw to third base. That's the only scoring in the game so far.
Aaron West it is up to bat now. Number 30. Oh, no number. I wrote a 30 down, so have we got a pinch hitter here?
No, you're right. It's
Aaron?
Yeah. Right fielder. Just that she missed the printing shot for her uniform this year.
Fires that one through for a strike. Wow, we're seeing a great exhibition of top quality pitching from both pitchers in this grand final. I tell you, this club, if they get a full team, together out of 2 teams, then they're going to be hard to beat. There's a lot of quality going on out there.
It's one thing missing in the Australian softball program is a national club championship. They don't have one. Of course, they go from this to state champs.
Yes, they do.
Of course, there are many tournaments you can play in. But a club national championship, how good would that be? And the Scorpions, you're right.
Yeah.
They'd be in a box seat with 2 teams.
Yeah, with 2 teams of this quality. You'd almost have to have a trial to see who was in the top team. You see another ball go past. 2-2, the call.
Oh, no, still Aaron here. My apologies.
Aaron West it is.
Yeah, Weber is up next.
And for the first time in the ball game, we've just seen Kaya miss a couple of her spots. And that levels up the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nice job done by Aaron West. Hits that one hard, straight to the shortstop, who catches that one out for the 2nd out.
Wow, that was done in the blink of an eye.
It was hit hard.
A shortstop, Madison Scott. She's been great today for the Gold side.
It's been absolutely fantastic. Took an awkward hopper out there earlier in the ball game to fire the runner out at first. Stacey Weber it is. He comes into bat. This grand final so far has given us a bit of everything.
Weber being a difference maker in many a big matchup over the years.
She comes in the 4th spot, Chopper, so she's there to make a difference.
Indeed. Father Ivan, head coach for this team, with James Purcell assisting.
Yeah, she's been pretty consistent in hitting that outside corner, has Parnaby.
I don't know if Ivan Weber's been made a life member of Scorpions or Redlands yet, but boy, oh boy, he has done it all over the years.
There's the 3rd strikeout, and that will end the top of the 6th innings. Still no change in the scoreboard. It is 1 apiece between blue and gold. We're getting into the later innings now, and we're going to find out what happens in just a minute when we come back. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is Evie King who will be up to bat for Scorpion Gold. Here now in the bottom of the 6th innings, and what has been an absolutely enthralling match to date. 1-1 it is between these two absolute champion teams of the Redlands Softball Association. We see a pop fly out to shallow right field. A lot of ground made out there by Aaron West to take that catch for the first out. It's how quick it's been, Chopper. You don't even get a chance to introduce them, and they already had a swing of the bat and they're out.
Yeah, I'm happy with the way they're playing this game. It's at pace, it's quality. It's just what the doctor ordered for a grand final here at the Redlands Softball Association.
Absolutely what the doctor ordered it is. And they're back to the top of the order. Madison Scott looking to get them started this time, and she has a bit of a cut at that one. A really impressive Emily Solomon out of there on the hill. Of course, anyone who knows a bit about softball knows who Kaya Parnaby is. You know what's coming. But equally, this Emily Solomon, very, very impressive.
Well, Scott mixed bag today in the batter's box. Strikeout looking in the first innings, hit by pitch in the 4th innings, but she did come around to score in that innings, and that's why we've got ourselves a tied ball game here. A fantastic slide into second, dodging the throw.
Yeah, well, she really did make the best of it once she did get out there. We said that it doesn't matter how you get on first. Well, in that case, she got out there with a hit pitch, and then she made every post a winner all the way to home plate. And the way things have gone,
interesting watching both of these pitches. They beat the inside, but they definitely look for the river on the outside as well.
They do. Great hitting of the spots as well, though. I mean, the accuracy has been right on point from both pitches. See, this time it is Scott looking to lay bat onto that pitch on the outside. Just take one of those to be in fair territory and everything would be on. One down, top of the order.
Been a well-managed game by our officials today. Allowed the game to flow.
Yeah, the Blues have done a fine job. And we're seeing Scott looking like she's getting her eye in here. Taken into a deep count. It's faced a few. 2-2 it is. It's fouled off 3 on the bounce. There we go. She's hit one, a fly ball out to right field. It's landed in shallow right field in fair territory. And that's a fine job of batting by Madison Scott. Safe at 2.
Perfectly done from the left-handed Scott. Just floats that one into right. But you can see the gap there in the grass. And she didn't hesitate, turning the corner, rounding her way to 2.
Yeah, nice job. Well, we all know what she can do once she gets on base. And now it is up to Nicole Conacher, another impressive batter in this lineup for Scorpions Gold. This is an opportunity now for Scorpions Gold to impact the scoreboard. There's one down with a runner at 2 here in the bottom of the 6th innings.
Key moment of the game here for sure.
Oh, absolutely key. If what would they give? As we see this one popped out into centre field.
What a catch. Rinna and McCarthy going a mile to make that catch here. Heads up base running from Scott. Watch her. Normally you think it's going to land, I've got to take off. No, she knows the pace of McCarthy at centre field.
She absolutely legged it to take that catch. I wasn't quite sure in the shadows what had happened there for a second. But, wow, that is impressive. And that could have been their innings right there. If that ball goes to ground, that probably scores the run.
Maybe the ball game as well. Yeah. Tight defence here in the grand final.
Just what was needed. Hannah Leggett, it is up to bat now, the left fielder. Similar out to centre field this time. And again it is caught, so the fielding on point. keeps the game at 1 apiece between these two as we go to the 7th innings. And it is all locked up. We'll find out what happens when we come back in just a minute. Wow. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, 6 innings of work, and these teams can't be separated. It's 1 apiece as we head into the 7th innings. Now it is the time to start thinking, well, tiebreaker. Well, as it is Jessica Road up to bat for Scorpions Blue.
It's got that feel about it, doesn't it, Gaz?
Sure
Potentially
does.
going to extra innings. That's been the quality of this grand final.
Well, there we go. Blue up to bat now. Jessica Road that's going to have to get them going. And if anyone can score at this time of the game, it will be crucial. But neither teams have been able to do it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here in the top of the 7th inning.
Don't be surprised to see a short game come out of here somewhere. Maybe not on Road, but McCurry up next. Just try to break this lock of defence from the starting pitchers. Kaya Parnaby for the gold side and Emily Solomon for the blue side for Scorpions.
It has been very impressive from both pitchers. But when the ball has gone out into the field, as both fielding teams defensively have been on point as well.
They exactly that. On point is a great way to describe the defence we're seeing today in the grand final.
Parnaby gets it done once again. Strikes out Jessica Road.
Still got plenty of velocity on the rise ball. This one on the outer edge. Parnaby, when she needs it, she can really rev it up a kilometre or 2.
No sign that either pitcher is getting tired. As there's a nice pick up at 3. Fires it across the diamond. They don't call it the hot corner for nothing. She backhanded that and fired it across the diamond.
Well, you said top notch. Look at this. How about top shelf? Third reactional play by Chelsea Jackson at third base. Wow. Outstanding here in the grand final.
Absolutely outstanding for 2 down now in the 7th innings. This one's high. It's gone high. Second base is getting under it. Makes no mistake about that, and that is a very quick top of the 7th innings. All over, done and dusted. We're going to head to the bottom of the 7th innings with both teams still locked up at 1 apiece. What's going to happen? Well, that's anybody's guess. We'll find out when we come back. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. 6.5 innings of work. And it comes down to this for the Scorpion Gold. They get the last opportunity to walk this one off. And we see the first pitch go through here in the bottom of the 7th innings. One apiece between blue and gold. And it is Rissa Parnaby up to bat. What they would give to get a leadoff hitter on base right now, Chopper.
You did right, Gaz, here. The gold side have played well, so has the blue side here today. But the meat of the order, the Parnaby sisters, this could be the key to victory here.
Hoist one high into foul territory.
If I had a fiver each way, I'd say this one's going to extras, but you never know with the Parnaby sisters here. And then Gorilla Highland, all they need is one run to walk it off here to be the champion for 2026.
Well, this is the opportunity. You're either going to go deeper into the ball game, into the 8th inning. Oh, that's a great comeback pitch from Emily Solomon, who has been just as impressive in her 6 innings of work and a 6 and a bit as Kaya Parnaby in hers.
You did right, Gaz. We've seen 2 quality pitches here in the grand final. And it's made for great softball.
Well, up to bat now, it's Kaya Parnaby. She's hoisted one high in the infield. Second base comes in to get it. Pulls it out of the air for the second out. And Mercurial was at second base. That seemed to be up there for a long time, as you see on the play. Took forever to come out of the sky. No panic, no fuss. It's only the bottom of the 7th innings in the grand final. No pressure.
Still one swing away from a victory here in the bottom of the 7th.
Oh, Guerreri Highland it is, looking to do something we haven't seen for a little while. Shapes the bunt.
If you ask me, Gaz, the team that utilises the short game in this back end of the game are going to win the grand final.
It could be exactly what it takes, Chopper. We're exactly right. This time she has a swing at the second pitch. Swings hard at that inside pitch, which Solomon has used to great effect throughout the game. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, bottom of the 7th. And this one's hit hard out to centre field.
Well, a solid single, albeit with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th innings. But first base runner on a hit for a long time here in the grand final.
Wow, absolutely right. There we go. Could it be all that it takes? Well, Chelsea Jackson, she gets the next say in this drama. You wouldn't script it. She's hit it out to second base. Eats that up and takes the out at 1 for the 3rd out. There we go. Just a minor cameo in the end it was. But we're all locked after 7 innings of work. Tiebreaker. We'll be back in just a minute.
Tiebreaker, baby. Tiebreaker, baby. We'll see you soon.
That's right, 7 innings of regulation play could not separate these 2 teams. And we are into the tiebreaker, and straight away we're seeing a loose pitch move the runner across to 3. Emily Solomon it is who will be up to bat here in the 8th inning.
Top of the 8th.
Oh, yeah. Top of the 8th it is. The runner is at 3. So we are in a tiebreaker.
Should be Brianna McLeod running at third base here for the blue side.
There we go. There's something we haven't seen for a long time, and that's a runner on third base. With none down there, we see Parnaby fires that one through the zone for a strike. Strike 2.
Or no
Strike 2 now, sorry.
No.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No hint of a squeeze play, and with 2 strikes, that won't be an option anymore.
Nice pitch. That is experience right there.
Well, Emily Solomon has pitched a heck of a game for the blue side defensively. Now a chance to grab the lead for herself and her teammates here in the grand final.
And she goes 2-2 now. Fouls that one back. Stays in the contest. Again, we're seeing a player. She's seen a few pitches here. That one's gone high and back over the top of the net. Just keeps hanging in there here in the tiebreaker inning.
Infield playing regulation depth here.
And she strikes out, and that's a great job done by Barnaby. Once again.
Something different too, Gaz. Drop ball inside, cutting to the right-hander.
Yep.
So away from the change-up, away from the rise ball, using all of her options here, Kaya Barnaby.
Just using all of her experience to get the job done.
Here's the bunt play we were looking for.
Madison McLeod, number 9 batter. Runner steering 60 feet away from home plate.
I believe these two are sisters, Bianna and Madison. Bianna running at third base. Madison in the batter's box here for the blue team.
Fouls it off again.
Good spalling swing, though, here. Knows it's close enough. Got to make sure she defends it. So good work by the left fielder here for the blue team.
That's right. You got to get something on it. Don't leave it up to the blue to decide for you. And this time, too good. And the strikeout has been made. 2 down now. Runner at 3. Back to the top of the order, Rhianna McCarthy. Almost like just waiting for something to happen here as we see a strike. Through the zone.
Barnaby's pace between pitches does not change, though, does it?
No, it's like metronome, isn't it? This one high in foul territory.
I only just found out what a metronome is a couple of weeks ago. I had no idea. But it's a timing device,
the
right?
timing for music, yeah. Keeps the time.
Well, I am tone deaf, so that might be part of the reason.
No balls, 2 strikes here at Henry and McCarthy. See the shadows just beginning to creep onto the diamond. There we go. The question asked, the answer was no. McCarthy leadoff hitter here. Could she make a name for herself on this pitch? And the strikeout is made again. All the experience in the world. 3 strikes out in a row after giving up third base with the very first pitch of the inning. Find out what happens when we come back in just a minute. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, 7 innings of work that couldn't separate these two teams. We're into the bottom of the 8th innings now. Tiebreaker it is. And it is Michiko Higuchi up to bat.
Shows bunt first pitch. Does Higuchi.
There we go. They're going to need to move that runner, and they're going to need to move that runner quick. This time the bunt is put down, and that does exactly that with the sack bunt. Nice job by Higuchi.
Well, perfectly executed here. The whole objective is to get the winning run 60 feet away, and she does that. No chance to throw it to third base on the play. And now, Gold team with 2 outs to play with to try drive that run in.
Chelsea Jackson at third base right now, and the batter is Evie King. Hits that one through foul territory. Here we go. This game has been so tight. It could come down to this right here. 2 outs. The Scorpions Gold team have got to convert that 1 run. Whereas it is 2 outs for us to go to another tiebreaker innings. No balls, 2 strikes it is. Evie King. And she's hit this one high. This could get it done. The catch is made. She tagged up. Here comes the throw. And there's the walk-off, ladies and gentlemen. And it is Scorpions Gold. They get the job done by 2 runs to 1. And what has been an absolutely enthralling grand final here in Redlands Softball Association. 7 innings that couldn't separate them, goes to a tiebreaker, and it is Scorpions Gold that get the job done by winning 1-0. And what a pleasure it is to have brought this grand final to you, Chopper. What did you think?
Oh, what a game, Gaz. What a game indeed. A tight affair going all the way to the bottom of the 8th innings between these two teams. Both Kaya Parnaby for the Gold side and Emily Solomon just could not be separated through this game. And it took until the tiebreaker to get the runner in scoring position if we could break this deadlock, but a fantastic game from both sides.
Absolutely, and at the end it was a professional job. The sacrifice bunt followed by the sacrifice fly that scored that runner to end the ball game with Gold running out the winner. Beyond the dugout broadcasting, we're going to just ask Chopper to come back and give us a player of the day for this grand final.
Yeah, it's a tough one, Bud, when you get a game like this. It really is.
Absolutely tough.
I mean, Emily Solomon from the blue side, she deserves a mention. Kaya Parnaby from the Gold side deserves a mention. But anytime you have a walk-off hit, well, I don't know about you, mate, but for me, they got to be the MVP. So Evie King for the Scorpions Gold side will be the 2026 MVP Evie King from the Scorpions here at the Redlands Softball Association.
Well, congratulations there to the Scorpion Gold team on being the victors here on what has been an absolutely magnificent grand finals day here at the Redlands Softball Association. All done and dusted for now, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Gary Rahihi for Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting, and for Jason Chopper Gerbes, we might just have one more edition for you.
Yeah, we do. We always do, Gaz. Of course, we can't do any of this without a fantastic crew. And we've had a great one here today on Grand Final Day at Redlands. Just want to thank a few people. Of course, the Redlands Committee and the Softball Association. Troy McKeel, the President. Daniel Dove, the Vice President. Amanda Venter, thank you for what you do at Redlands, the Secretary. And Brett Collins, the Treasurer. Fantastic. Committee members, David Turner, Susan McGregor. Thank you so much, Susan, for organising the camera for us today. And Tamika Whitefield, the Ops Manager these days, really, really is a fantastic guest. And, of course, the crew at Beyond the Dugout.
Oh, of course, the crew at Beyond the Dugout, obviously, will start with you. We usually finish with you. Jason Gerbes, Chopper, thank you for everything. Melanie Campbell, Ashley Peterson, Uppy Stone, who we unfortunately didn't get to hear from today. Damien Collins and Adrian Royal. Myself, Gary Rohihi.
And I guess we should mention, in at last minute for us, Chris Stephenson. Crispy, thank you for commentating one of the earlier junior games today. Congratulations to our young athletes today. The under-14 champions goes to the Raiders for 2026. Under-16 went to the Sharks over the Mariners in that one. And then the A-grade men's final. What a game. What an explosive game from the Scorpions men. Congratulations on your title. And right here in the women's grand final, it is the Scorpions gold side that are reign out supreme in 2026. Congratulations to all of you and what you do for our great game of softball. Here to sign us off, Gaz.
Well, a beautiful day for our beautiful game has finished with a magnificent display by both of those teams. Congratulations to all involved. And for me, Gary Rohihi, and Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who tuned in, and goodbye, ka kite. There's the first out. Nice backhander by the shortstop there, buys across the diamond. The runner at one, they'll be looking to move.
Weber, head coach, James Purcell, assistant coach today.
Down. That's a nice spot on that outside tram line. There you go. Here we go. There's a lump. Pops out to centre field. Nice.
Raiders coming out with that one.
No, it was a feature. Of course, she strikes out. There we go. She chases come through. In Sydney, New South Wales in their early days. 7 innings without the time limit that the other teams have enjoyed. Pop fly high into centre, shallow right field. This time it's a hopper out to shortstop. Wow, collected out there. Nice job by...
Blue versus gold. Both from the same club, the Scorpions, and Kaya Parnaby and Adel.
There we go, that's going to be a hit pitch. There's the first run.
It's the movement of her rise ball, the back of that and the changer.
Oh, there we go. She's going to go through to third. She's gone for it. They've gone for the out. Oh, it's been going through very fast. Strikes out Chelsea Jackson to Emily Solomon way into it. It's a high flyer out to foul territory. And looks like the out was made out there this time for the second. Long day of final softball. That one's hoisted high out towards left field. And this time it's Parnaby who strikes out here in West. And that one's popped straight back to the wants. Here we go, known again. No. And the Steelers on. And it's just got to see her sake to do. She had to take the advantage of every bit of that. As we see the bunt, safe. This one's been skied high. Coming down now, second base gets underneath it. On the 10th throw, I think. That one goes through the middle. Steals on this time. And that ball's gone out to left field. And the runner is going to score from third. Oh, this one's hoisted high out to right field. It's gone back, it's gone deep. And the catch has been... It's that one, it's a hopper out to shortstop. Fires it across the diamond. Takes all the speed off that thing. And there she goes.
We go through the afternoon.
Into the later afternoon. Now she strikes out. Oh, took the place, pulled the string. That's that one hard, straight to the shortstop.
Whether you made a life member of Scorpions or Redlands here, but boy oh boy, he has done it all over the years.
Champion team with the Redlands top of the team. You see a pop fly out to shallow right field. There we go, this one, a fly ball out to right field. It's landed in shallow right field in fair territory. See what will they do? As you see, this one popped out into centre field.
What a catch. Renan McCarthy.
Fielder. Similar out to centre field this time. Kind of ton once again. There's a nice pick up at 3. High outstanding with the 2 down now in the 7th innings. This one's high, it's gone high. Second base is getting under it. Oh, that's a great now. It's fire Parnby. Hoisted one high in the infield. Second base comes in to get it. And this one's hit hard out to centre field. Wouldn't script it. She's hit it out to second base. Takes that up and she strikes out, and that's a... Fouls it off again. And this time too good. Would she make a name for herself on this pitch? And the strikeout is made. This time the bunt is put down, and that does exactly that with the stick. They hit this one high. This could get it done. The catch is made. She tags up. Here comes the throw. And there's the walk-off, ladies and gentlemen.
VP Easy King from the Scorpions here at the Redlands Softball Association.
Gentlemen.